when God asks Cain where Abel is. And the teaching that we can draw from this is we can't know where we are until we've asked where our brother is, where our sister is. That we're bound to be our brother's keeper, our sister's keeper. And these are Jewish ethics. These are human ethics, right? These are Jewish issues. They're human issues. Barack Obama supports issues that are important to the Jewish community. Some of you may have heard of the group Rabbis for Obama. It's an amazing kind of grassroots movement that now is close to 600 rabbis around America who have signed on for this. The group was founded chiefly because of my colleagues and I are being inspired by Senator Obama as a candidate, his rootedness in the work of social justice across the spectrum, the integrity of his character, his commitment to civil discourse, his tough but pragmatic approach to the Iranian threat, his commitment to Israel. But it was also founded, I think, because of the degree and extent of the smear tactics that have been used against the senator and the falsifying and distortion of Senator Obama's record, oftentimes in relation to his position on Israel or his heritage. So this is the other reason that this group, Rabbis for Obama, was formed. Because as Jewish leaders, we felt we needed to stand up against this kind of campaigning, if you can call it that, and ask Jews to judge Senator Obama on his record. And never before in the history of American politics have rabbis in these numbers come together to form this kind of movement on behalf of a candidate for president. And I want to share one thing. We had a call. We were fortunate enough to have a call. We were on mute, so it was a one-way conversation, but with Senator Obama right before Rosh Hashanah, while we were working on our sermons, and took a break to have this conversation. And what he said to us, among other things, he called the Jewish New Year a time not of revelry so much as determined rejoicing, a time to put our affairs in order with others so that we could honestly turn to God, a time to recommit to the work of Tikkun Olam, to the work of mending this world. He even quoted Pirkei Avot, which is a marvelous thing to do. It's a Mishnah that I've never heard another presidential candidate quote necessarily. He said, the task is not ours to complete, but we're not free to desist from the work. In other words, it's going to be a long way to get back on the right path as a nation, but we're called to begin this work. We're called to turn towards this work. When we were growing up, we had these little buttons that said, we want FDR again. There were these buttons that we would often get out around when it came to be election time. And what I want to tell you is this is the year that I've put my button away, as I feel that we have a worthy successor to Franklin Delano Roosevelt, someone who follows in his footsteps, and I believe will provide us with just the kind of leadership that FDR described in his inaugural address as we go forward as a country. And I asked my father what he thought what he thought Eleanor would think of an Obama candidacy. And he said there are a few reasons why he had a powerful feeling that Eleanor would have been very excited by an Obama candidacy. And he remembered actually he would always get together with her to watch the election returns